Hello, welcome back to Glurn News. Today we discuss about the news ambassador Erdogan criticized the UN Security Council for failing to condemn Hamas for the intentional killing of Israeli civilians on 7th October. He passionately compared this silence to the world's inaction during the Holocaust, where Jews were also killed while the world remained silent. Erdogan expressed his commitment to wearing a yellow star, similar to what Jews were forced to wear during the Holocaust, until the UN condemns the atrocities committed by Hamas. He emphasized that the Security Council must remember the consequences of staying silent in the face of evil and urged them to speak out against Hamas actions. The ambassador drew parallels between Iran's Ayatollah Khamenei and Hitler, citing the spread of genocidal ideologies. He criticized the UN for not condemning Nazi murderers and enabling terrorists, especially when the General Assembly should support Jewish self-defense. Erdogan pointed out the rise in anti-Semitism globally and highlighted concerning incidents in various locations. He evoked the silence of the world during the Holocaust and pointed out how history would have been different if the UN had existed earlier. Ambassador Erdogan concluded by expressing the resilience of the Jewish people and their determination to protect their nation. He made a symbolic gesture by wearing a yellow star as a statement of pride and remembrance. The speech highlighted the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas and the lack of UN resolutions concerning the situation. Additionally, it mentioned concerns about collective punishment of Gaza residents, as stated by Philippe Lazzarini from UNRWA. Evangelical Christian groups in the US quickly expressed support for Israel after a Hamas attack on 7th October, causing over 1,400 killed. Next news. There has been a lot of support for Israel from some Christian groups in the United States, particularly from evangelicals. This support became evident after an attack by Hamas on Israel, which led to more than 1,400 casualties. Support from Christian groups. Christians United for Israel, CUFI, a large evangelical lobbying group with over 10 million members, expressed strong support for Israel. They believe that what happens to Israel is connected to their religious beliefs, especially the return of Jesus Christ to earth. The Southern Baptist Convention, a denomination with 45,000 churches in the US, also issued a statement supporting Israel's right to defend itself. Reasons behind evangelical support. Many evangelicals believe that the return of Jewish people to Israel plays a crucial role in their beliefs about the end times. Some think that this return of Jews to Israel will trigger a series of events leading to Jesus Christ's return. John Hagee, a prominent evangelical pastor, explained how the presence of Jewish people in Israel starts a countdown to significant events in their beliefs. Types of evangelical support. Evangelical support for Israel can be divided into two main categories. End times belief. Some evangelicals believe that Israel's role in their religious prophecy is essential, and they support Israel for these reasons. Blessings theology. Others take a more practical approach, believing that by supporting Israel, they receive blessings, both personally and nationally. Influence of evangelicals. Evangelicals have a significant presence in American politics and have supported the Republican Party. They played a role in decisions like moving the US Embassy to Jerusalem during Trump's presidency. In the 2020 election, a large number of evangelicals voted for Trump. Future influence. With a presidential election approaching, and the Israel-Hamas conflict ongoing, evangelicals may gain more influence. When there's a Republican president, they often have a say in decisions regarding Israel. Their influence may continue to grow, especially if they remain an important part of the Republican Party's base. Conclusion: Evangelical Christian support for Israel is driven by religious beliefs and a strong connection to their interpretation of the Bible. This support can have political implications, especially in US elections and policy. Next news. Wealthy Chinese seek to move their money and themselves out of China. China has a substantial number of billionaires, but this number is declining. Many of China's wealthy individuals are looking for ways to move their assets and themselves out of the country. Reasons for the decline. There are several reasons for this decline in China's wealthy population. Crackdowns on financiers and a changing political climate have made many rich individuals consider moving their money and themselves elsewhere. China's elites have sought ways to take their wealth overseas for some time. $50,000 out of China each year, but wealthy people have found various ways to move their funds. These methods include using money exchanges in Hong Kong or investing in overseas businesses. Political changes. China's leadership, under President Xi, has shifted its focus towards political control rather than economic freedom. The wealthy class in China faces arbitrary punishments, prompting many to consider diversifying their assets. Moving wealth out of China. Wealthy Chinese individuals are increasingly moving their wealth and families to nearby locations. Singapore has seen over 10% of luxury condos sold to mainland Chinese buyers in 2023, up from about 5% in 2022. Many Chinese clients are setting up single-family offices in Singapore to manage their wealth. Emigration from China. An increasing number of high-net-worth individuals are leaving China. About 13,500 high-net-worth individuals are expected to leave China in 2023, compared to 10,800 in the previous year. Reasons for emigration. The Chinese government's approach, as seen in the case of figures like Jack Ma, has made many wealthy individuals wary. Wealthy business people are not just relocating their families, but also their entire teams. China's economic growth has slowed, and opportunities are diminishing, making emigration a more attractive option. Conclusion. The decline in China's wealthy population is due to a combination of political changes, challenges in moving wealth, and economic factors. This trend is leading to an increasing number of wealthy Chinese individuals looking to protect their assets and find better opportunities abroad. If you found this video helpful, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel for more exciting content.